Hey guys, it's Brian with Orion here. We are on the latest 2024 Orion 29cc. Today is actually sea trial day. We had the boys out here doing all the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing testing. We've got everything dialed in, autopilot's calibrated, everything is perfect. And I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on the boat before we sent it on its way. First thing you'll notice is something we hadn't done before, which is a full combing pad all the way around. Beautiful work by Miami Prestige again. They do all our interiors. Got the logo embroidered on the front, got it on the seat and on the transom panel. As we move forward here, just walk you through real quick. We've got a pretty large anchor locker. We've got our water fill inside, water pump inside, really easy to service. Move a little further back here, you'll notice that this gentleman opted for, I believe it was 16 rod holders, so we have quite a few rod holders on the boat. Get here, this is one of the larger boxes you'll see on a boat this size. It is 7 feet long, 160 gallons of storage, so you can definitely load up big fish and or storage. Lots of people use them for beanbag storage, which is excellent because you do have 2 fish boxes out back as well, all 3 macerated. Now these front 2 boxes are insulated dry storage. Those are about 40 gallons a piece. Now that does give you a ton of storage in there, also for fenders, ropes, life jackets, or what have you. Up here at the front of the console is our lounger. Now this is a very comfortable lounger with approximately 40 to 42 gallons of storage. So that will be an area where we hold our life jackets typically. It's just nice and easy above deck, makes it really simple to get to. Now as far as sitting is concerned, this is an area where it is quite comfortable to take a rest, take a ride, and just get to where you're going. It really helps us out, appealing to the families and people with small children as well, pets maybe. So you'll notice beautiful upholstery again, white on white, black logo with the red piping. This gentleman went with a very classy look, red piping all the way surrounding the upholstery as well. Went with the white powder coat. The white on white is a beautiful theme, at least in my opinion it is. It does allow them to get a little creative with some of the upholstery and use colors that, you know, may seem a little bit out of a little shiny, but in this case they do just accent and make it pop. So we get to the back of the helm. This particular boat has the twin cup holders on the console. We have the standard compass, twin 16 Simrad NSOs. We have our standard switch panel, JL Audio MM105, Simrad autopilot, Suzuki SMG 4 gauges. Got a Gemlux steering wheel, C-Star helm, and obviously our Suzuki binnacle with our start stop and our Lenco trim tabs. You'll notice we do have an integrated step or integrated footrest. So this is prepped basically for sea deck or whatever you'd like. Over here we do also have your charger connection. So when you get home, when you put it on the lift, or if you have it on a trailer, you can just plug in your 110 outlet and you go ahead and keep those batteries maintained. As we come up top, you'll notice we have an e-box with a bunch of covers, some papers, and our VHF. That's where we hide it, keep it out of the way, and keep it safe. Move back, and this customer picked a bench style upholstery. Now we do offer a captain's chair style. This style happens to give you a little more room to sit on, maybe put a dog or a baby in the middle of 2 people, and it works out very, very nicely. Extremely well done. Again, Miami Prestige is absolutely killing it with this upholstery. Now every Orion comes standard with 220 gallons of fuel down the center, 20-gallon freshwater fill, or 20-gallon freshwater tank rather. Your freshwater's on the starboard side and your standard raw water is over here on the port side. Now we do have these hose holders to keep the hoses nice and tidy, and we're gonna move into my favorite spot, which is the console. So as we open this up, you'll notice that we do have quite a bit of room in here. All your electrical is going to be on the starboard side there, right in your face. If you have a breaker that's tripped, it's directly in your face. Your fuse panel's right there. Super clean rigging. You can still throw a duffel bag in here. Got your autopilot set up, your switch panel, really nice and neat. I mean, this is really what makes this boat just sing. Absolutely. One of the best features on here is the simplicity of the wiring, how easy it is to get to. It's all nicely labeled, so you have no questions on what is what. Now, as we move into the cockpit, you'll notice we have a very nice tackle station. Accommodates 3 tackle boxes. You have deep storage down here. You have your shallow storage up top. Go ahead and close that. Now here you do have space for a 75 Yeti cooler that is on a slide as well. Opening up the bilge, you'll notice we have a sea chest based raw water system. All our boats have a standard sea chest. This is a Hooker electric sea chest. Basically, we have our one inlet, we have our live wells out, and then we have our raw water pump out. We do give you a really neat feature, which not a lot of builders do. Now, if you pan that way, you'll notice we have a water inlet over there on the starboard side. Now, you plug a regular garden hose into that water inlet, and you're actually able to back flush your entire raw water system with fresh water. Now, not only that, but it allows you to winterize your boat if you do happen to have a boat up in cold weather. And lastly, we have a dump valve on there. So that dump valve will actually allow you to go ahead and leave your sea chest dry. So you have a lot of flexibility here. You're able to maintain it extremely easily without a whole lot of work or a lot of effort on your part. Now, as we look a little further back, you'll notice this particular boat has two B175s. One is a high wide and one is a low. So they have 2 kW of total transducer. They have twin bilge pumps, which is standard with the Ultra Mini float switches. Now, that is also standard. We have 3 macerators on here for the forward box and the 2 aft fish boxes. The aft fish boxes actually have also a dump valve, so you can go ahead and just flush the boxes out and dump it into the bilge if you'd like. Easy access to your fuel filters as well with shut-off valves. Makes it really, really simple. Now, we do have ball valves over here on the high-speed inlet, but you also have them at the transom to keep everybody nice and safe. Now, that sea chest we just saw powers this 55-gallon transom live well. Now, this has 2 feeds, so you can use a singular pump when you'd like and use the other one as a backup, or if you have some really needy bait with a lot of water requirements, you can definitely pump a lot of water in that box. Now, we look back, we have a transom with a couple of grab bars on the bracket and twin 300 Suzuki V6s. These things run extremely well, about a top speed of about 60 miles an hour, and we're gonna get over 2 miles to the gallon, about 32 miles of cruise on this particular combination. Now, as we look up top, you'll notice we have Gemlux outriggers, and these happen to be the carbon fiber pole variety as well. Super nice. Now, I mentioned we have a JL Audio MM105, but we also have a 601 and a 606 amp that powers 6 7.7s and 2 10-inch subs. This system sounds amazing and is always tuned by JL Audio before delivery. And last but not least, we do have a Halo 3004 radar on the hardtop. Now, this particular gentleman was interested in spotting birds, and from what we understand, the bird mode on these radars is phenomenal. So we can't wait to hear what he's got to say about it. Now, in this particular boat, we're going to cruise around 30 miles an hour, just over 2 miles a gallon. In this case, we're going just about 30 at 2.04, 2.05. Now, we are in a pretty rough wind condition today. It's 15 to 20 miles an hour, and we got about a 1 foot chop, maybe 1.5 foot chop in here. But most boats are going to get anywhere between 1.9 and 2.3, depending on the power and how loaded down they are. So that was a walkthrough on this beautiful 2024 Orion 29 that is just about set for delivery. Thank you guys for coming along. We hope you liked the walkthrough, and if you are interested in one of these vessels, please feel free to reach out to us via DM at Orion Boatworks or call 786-205-1945 to build one for yourself.